Hello students, I hope all of you are doing well. In this video, we will solve 16th reading comprehension. Now, I really want to tell you here that this 16th reading comprehension again is not very easy. It is a little bit difficult because a lot of information is there. So whenever there are factual and informative passages, it is usually very difficult to, retain all the information. So that is the reason we are going to read it slowly. Now, slowly does not mean very slowly. By now, you have understood the pace. So, we are more or less are going to follow the same pace. But of course, we are going to underline all the important points and we will make sure that if there are main idea questions, we are not revisiting the passage. If there are factual questions, information based questions, we are revisiting the passage. Or else, if there are inference based question, even then we will try to solve it without revisiting the passage. Uh, so what we are reading, we should comprehend it very well, right? The comprehension part should be very strong. That's what we have been doing, right? So let us get started now. Yes. So the first sentence is Rajasthan, known as the desert jewel of India, is not just land of palaces and sand dunes. It is also a hub for sporting excellence in a unique set of physical contests. Now, Rajasthan has been established uh, as a state of not just palaces but sporting excellence, which means we are going to talk about sporting excellence of Rajasthan, maybe either in different sports, or we are going to talk about its sporting excellence and how Rajasthan has reached there, or something like that, right? So keep that thing in mind now. Different physical contests, 6% of India's population, this arid state punches above its weight when it comes to certain sports, kabaddi, shooting, polo. So, what are the sports it is good at? Kabaddi, shooting, polo. Reason of extraordinary success lies in what? Blend of its geography, culture, historical significance. So, what we have established in this first paragraph at Rajasthan is not just palaces, but it is good in sports. It is good in kabaddi, shooting, polo. The reason behind its success is its geography, its culture, and the historical significance, right? This is what we have established in this first paragraph. Now, let us see the second paragraph. The geographical vastness of the Thar Desert had second, has bred resilience among its inhabitants. Survival in harsh conditions demand endurance, adaptability, and resourcefulness, traits that translate seamlessly into sports. What we are doing here, we are kind of connecting its geography, right? Now, first, what we are talking about, its geography. There are three things we have talked about in the previous paragraph: geography, culture, and historical significance. So, this paragraph, I think, covers geography's importance. So, it is very arid, and to survive there, you need all these things, and all these things are required in sports too. Harsh summers, limited water, physical endurance, daily reality, shaping individuals in high stakes and high pressure environments. Right? So that's the reason geography is also kind of playing an important role. Next is culture. What about culture now? Culturally, Rajasthani ethos celebrates bravery and physical prowess, from local fairs showcasing camel and horse races to wrestling bouts held in villages, akhadas. The region has physical contests for entertainment and pride. Polo, a sport introduced by royal families of Rajasthan, pride of the state for centuries, association with royalty, aspirational sport, skills with strategy. Okay. So we are talking about how culturally also uh, Rajasthanis love to play such games which need physical prowess for either entertainment or pride. Now, apart from this, there is this another sport called as polo, which has been introduced by royal families. Now that has become an aspirational sport for them. Them why? Because it combines skill and strategy both. Right. So let's move ahead. Now, history. Let us talk about history. Historically, Rajasthan's warrior clans, especially Rajputs, contributed to its sporting legacy, martial tradition, defending fortresses, cavalry charges, demand precision and boldness, the region's vibrant culture of folk games. For modern sports like kabaddi, teamwork, physicality takes central stage. So now we are connecting their success in sports with the history with historical part of it, because Rajputs were also very physically, capable. So their martial traditions, they used to defend for their forts all the time, right? So all these things together make, good sports team from Rajasthan basically, right? Despite its cultural riches, Rajasthan's government's sports policy is a mixed bag. Again, it's a mixed bag. There is something which is not right about it. Right? On one hand, it promotes sports grassroots levels through initiatives like rural tournaments, school championship. Other hand, lack of advanced infrastructure, coaching facilities, promising athletes holds back promising athletes. Athletes persevere, often excelling nationally and internationally against all odds. Now, next is the link between Rajasthan's historical grit and its contemporary sport culture is undeniable. History of adapting to challenges, to the challenging desert terrain. Athletes rise above adversity, glory to their state, rugged kabaddi, refined polo grounds, timeless spirit, resilience, and competition. Okay. So we have understood the paragraph, the passage very well, paragraph by paragraph now. So let us start solving question. After reading the entire passage thoroughly, now let's start solving questions. We will start with the first question, of course. Why are endurance and adaptability seen as traits that make Rajasthan's athletes excel in their respective sports? Endurance, adaptability. These traits are honed by their training under professional coaches? No. They are the result of living in harsh desert environment. Yes, we have read that in the entire passage, isn't it? They are inherited from Rajasthan's royal and noble families. No, that's not what we are talking about. Yes, we are talking about history, but we are not saying that it is because of history they have this endurance and adaptability, which is seen in athletes. We are saying that yes, they are good warriors, or they have that kind of strength and grit, but we are not saying that it is inherited from Rajasthan's royal and noble families. We are saying everybody who fought for Rajasthan, not just the royals, right? So here is the catch. That's the reason C is not most probable option. They are developed through participation in traditional Rajasthani folk dances. No, we are not talking about folk sports. We are not talking about dances anywhere. So the most probable option here is what? B. That is talking about a geography. They are the result of living in harsh desert environment, of course. That is the answer for us. Now let us talk about the second question. Yes, in second question, they are asking us about significance of polo. What is the significance of polo in the sports culture of Rajasthan? this particular sport comes towards the end, right? In polo, what do we say? That polo is a sport which has been, introduced to Rajasthan by royal families, and it has become a sport of aspiration, right? So, what is its significance? Let's understand it through these options that are mentioned. It is played exclusively during local village festivals. That's not something that is mentioned. It represents the courage and teamwork of Rajasthan's ancient warriors. Not really. It was introduced to the state as a mandatory sport by colonial rulers. No, that is also not what is given. It combines tradition and strategy and is associated with royalty. Association with royalty is certainly true, but about tradition and strategy, we don't know, right? So let us go back to the passage here and look for the keyword polo. Where is polo? It was towards the end, right? Yes. Adapting, challenging, rise above adversity, whether it is rugged kabaddi, refined polo grounds, timeless resilience. No, we are talking about when they were talking about polo alone, right? So, which paragraph is it? Look for the keyword polo here. Scan for the keyword polo. Yes, here we have found it. Polo. Polo, a sport introduced by royal families of Rajasthan, pride of the state, association with royalty, aspirational sport, skill with strategy. Now, skill is what? Skill is something that they have learned because of their history, culture, terrain, right? So, skill certainly is a part of tradition, and strategy is how smartly they can play anything or handle or deal anything, right? So, tradition and strategy. Tradition and strategy. So, tradition here basically is a paraphrased word of or synonym of skill. Okay, so this certainly is our answer. So the correct answer for second question is option number D. अब third question देखते हैं, है ना? What does the author imply by saying the people of Rajasthan thrive in high stakes and high pressure environments? They naturally excel in board games and intellectual challenges. नहीं, board games और indoor games की तो बात ही नहीं कर रहे हैं. Cultural upbringing prepares them for elite academic competitions. बिल्कुल भी नहीं. Their environment demands resilience. Yes, हम यहाँ पर बात कर रहे हैं geography की. Resilience making them strong competitors in sport. Of course, ये बिल्कुल हो सकता है क्योंकि इसकी बात की गई है, जिसके कारण वो हाई स्टेक्स और हाई प्रेशर को हैंडल करने के लिए, एनवायरनमेंट को हैंडल करने के लिए तैयार रहते हैं. Their traditions focus on luxury and leisure for fostering a competitive mindset. बिल्कुल भी नहीं. So यहाँ पर most correct option कौन सा है? Option C. So the correct answer for third question is option C. ऐसे ही solve करेंगे question number 4 अब. Which of the following best explains the influence of Rajasthan's warrior clans on its sports culture? Which of the following best explains influence of Rajasthan warriors on its sports culture? They contributed to the popularity of wrestling and kabaddi through village fairs. नहीं, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं बोला है. Their history valor inspired sportsmanship and an aggressive play style. हो सकता है. They established training grounds in schools and colleges for modern sports. नहीं, यहाँ पर हम बात कर रहे हैं इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ राजस्थान वॉरियर क्लैन. ठीक है, स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर पे उन लोगों ने ऐसा कुछ नहीं किया है कि कॉलेज और स्कूलों में जाके, एटलीस्ट पैसेज में तो नहीं दिया हुआ है. Their martial tradition revolved exclusively around ceremonial games. ये भी गलत है. ऐसे कोई ceremonial games थे नहीं तब, या उसकी कोई बात नहीं की गई है. तो closest option यहाँ पर कौन सा होगा? Their history of valor inspired sportsmanship and an aggressive play style. यहाँ पर historical significance आ जाता है जिसकी हमने बात की हुई है, right? So B option is the correct option here. Now let us talk about the last question. Last question में क्या पूछा गया है? What challenge does Rajasthan sports policy face as highlighted in the passage? Passage में क्या दिया हुआ है? लैक ऑफ इंटरेस्ट अमंग द यंगर पॉपुलेशन इन ट्रेडिशनल स्पोर्ट, बिल्कुल नहीं, उल्टा वो तो कह रहे हैं कि डिस्पाइट ऑल द ऑड्स आउटशाइन करते हैं बच्चे. पुअर मेंटेनेंस ऑफ एग्जिस्टिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड फैसिलिटीज, insufficient promotion of modern sports like shooting and cricket, advanced training is unavailable despite grassroots efforts. ये सही ऑप्शन है. poor maintenance of existing infrastructure ये नहीं दिया हुआ है, ये ऐसा का ऐसा दिया हुआ है हमको, इसीलिए हम जाएंगे इस ऑप्शन के साथ. सो देखा, एक बार आपको मेन आइडिया और टोन समझ में आ जाने के बाद अच्छे से जब पैसेज आप कॉम्प्रिहेंड कर लेते हैं, हमने इस इन पूरे पांचों क्वेश्चन में एक बार भी हम वापस पैसेज को जाकर देखा नहीं, उसके बेसिस पे कुछ मतलब ऑफ कोर्स उसके बेसिस पे ही सारे सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए हैं, लेकिन वहां पर जाकर देखने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, क्योंकि हमें पैसेज समझ में आ गया था. इट इज एज सिंपल एज दैट, राइट? सो अगेन, लास्ट ऑप्शन जो है वो करेक्ट ऑप्शन है फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन के लिए. ऑलराइट, सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो.